Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, myself Kashish Goyal and I am your reasoning expert. I have been guiding the banking aspirants from the last 3 years and now I am on entry. So today we will be discussing the topic that is alphabetic test. We are doing some questions on alphabetic test. But before that, as you know that we always give you the homework question. So in the last session, we have done data sufficiency. Okay, in the last session we have done data sufficiency. So first of all, we will see the 5 questions that we have given for homework. So let's see. So these are the questions, first, second and third question. Okay, so let's see. First question is in a certain language. PITNACMIT means red pant shirt. Which word means pant? Okay, so the thing that I've told you earlier, we did not find the answer. We just find out whether you can answer the question exactly or not. Okay, so we have to find the code for pant. Okay, so we have to use this question statement, but we have to see the given statement one by one. So first of all, we will be solving with the first statement and the question statement. Okay, so can you find out from these two the code for pant? Just let me know. See, if you see in this one and in this one, there are two words common, that is red and pant. There you also have red and pant. So can you find the exact code of pant? No. If you are having a little knowledge of coding, decoding or substitutional coding, you can easily say you can't find the answer with these two, means the question statement and the statement number one. So with alone first you can't answer your question, that is for sure. Now comes to the second one. In the second, there is shirts is dirty. So shirt is there. Okay, so shirt is there, this is common. But if you talk about red and pant, can you find out the two codes from two? You can clarify the one? No, because you can easily say that the code for shirt will be pit, that is for sure. But can you find the code of pant? No, you can't find out. Yes or no? Clear or not? Okay, so it means you can't find the answer from the second alone as well. Now it is clear. So from alone first and from alone second, you can't find answer. So you have to combine them. Okay, you have to combine them. So now it is clear that if after combining all this, it is clear that pit will be gone. Why? It will be defining the shirt, that is gone. Now it comes to be red and pant. So red and pant, that are the code NACMIT. So NACMIT is there, and in this you can't conclude what will be the exact code of pant. It can be we are getting NAC or MIT, yes or no. So from combining both, you are still not getting your answer. So option, what will be the right? That is option number D. Okay, option number D, because data and combining both are not sufficient for answering your question, that is what word means pant. Done or not? Clear? Okay, so now we will see the question number 2. Among 5 friends, who is the tallest? So suppose we have 5 friends, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and we are arrange them according to their height, and it is in decreasing order. So we just need the tallest, means this person we need, that's it. Okay, so first thing is D is taller than A and C. So from the first statement, can you answer who is the tallest? Now see, you are saying that D is taller than A and C both. So can you answer who is the tallest? No, because it is possible that D will come here and A, C will come here. It is possible that D can be here and can be here, but you can't answer who is the tallest. So alone first is not possible to answer your question, that is obvious. Now alone we will see the second one, only second one we have to see. So B is shorter than E but taller than D. Now what we have? Alone second you have to see only now. Okay, don't mug up this one right now. So alone second, that B is shorter than E but taller than D, it is there. So can you place these 3 in these 5 position anywhere? But can you find the tallest? No, you can't. So alone second is also not possible to answer this question. Now what you have to do? You have to combine them. So if you are combining, so now see, after D means the height that is greater than of D, that is they are 2, and the height that are smaller than D, that are also 2. So it is obvious that D will be here, B will be here, E will be here, and A and C will be at these position. But we don't need to care about these things. Why? Because we need the tallest, and it comes to be tallest, that is E. Okay, so now it is obvious that by combining you can get your answer. Is it clear or not? So option E will be your right answer. Clear or not? After combining you are getting the answer. Done? Okay, so now we will see the question number 3. Very easy questions I have given you for the homework. In which month of the same year did Ram visit Goa? So we have to just find out are we getting an exact month in which Ram visit Goa. Okay, so Ram's mother, the mother of Ram, correctly remembers that the Ram visit Goa after June but before October. So after June means July, August, but before October, so you have to include September as well. Done. And that month has less than 31 days. Okay, so July have 31, August have 31, and September have 30. So there are 3 months according to her mother, that is after June and before October. And also she remember that it will be less than 31 days. So it is obvious that it comes to be September only, yes or no? So from first you can individually find your answer. Clear? Now from individually second you have to see. Now if you are finding answer from one, okay, then you no need to combine. Okay, you will only combine when you can't answer the question from individual both the statement. Okay, now Ram father correctly remember that Ram visit Goa after August but before December. So after August, September, October and November, before December, that is these 3 months. And the month had only 30 days and the month will be having 30. So October 30, sorry, September 30, October 31 and November 30. So according to Ram father, we are getting two possibilities, that is September or November. But we need to find an exact. Exact means we should be sure on that, but you are not sure on that. So data alone in first is sufficient to answer the question. That is option number A will be the right answer. Clear or not? Done? Okay. So now we'll be moving to the fourth question first of all, and then we will be moving to the fifth question. So fourth question is 8 person A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are staying on 8-story building. Bottom floor is number 1 and top floor is number 8. Who among the following lives on the top floor? So basically what we have, this is a floor based puzzle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, these are the floor. Now we don't need to find who is living on 4th, who is living on 3rd, who is living on 2nd or 1st. We just need to find who is living on the floor number 8. That's it. If you are getting your answer, that you can take it as your information or you can take them in your answer. Okay, so we are solving from the first statement. Only first we are using first of all. This is for the first. Okay, so A lives on an even number floor but not on the top floor. So if A is on the even number but not on the top, it means not on the 8. So it can be 2, 4, 6. Yes or no? Okay, so right now you are getting A on the 2, 4 and 6. Now 3 floors between A and H. So between A and H there are 3 floors. Yes or no? Done? Okay. The number of person above H is same as the number below E. Okay, so person above H is same as the person below E. C lives just above E. Okay, so C lives just above E. Okay, done. But not on the top floor. So it means C is not on the 8th floor. That is for sure. So first of all, if you want to combine them and want to make an arrangement, so let's see. First of all, there are 3 possibilities for A. That is either 2, okay, that is either 4 and that is either 6. Yes or no? Now between A and H there are 3 persons. So if A is here 1, 2, 3, H will be here, that is for sure. Now in this case, if A is here 1, 2, 3, below it is not possible, so 1, 2, 3, H will be here. In this case, above is not possible, so 1, 2, 3, H will be here. Done. Now number of person above H is equals to number of person below E. So number of person above H, there are 2. So below E there should be 2, so E will be here. In this case, above H there is no one, so below E there should be no one. And in this case, above H there are 6, so below E there should be 6. Okay, so E will come here. Okay, now above E, immediately above it will be C. So in this case, C will come here, but C can't be on 8th floor, so this will wrong, that is for sure. In this case, above E it will be C here, and in this case, above E it will be C here. Done. Now from first statement, you are getting these 2 possibilities that I have made. Okay, from first statement you are getting these 2 possibilities, but you have to see whether can you answer who is living on the top floor. No, because in this you can't, you don't have anyone, but in this you are getting H. So from first statement alone you can't answer your question, that is for sure. Now we will see for the second statement alone. Okay, first of all I am making second statement alone. Okay, this is very important to make the arrangement according to first of all alone statements. Okay, so let's see. 2 floors are between A and D. Okay, so between A and D there are 2 floors. Okay, 1 floor is between D and F. Okay, so there is 1 floor between D and F. Done. G lives 2 floors above E. Okay, so G lives 2 floor above means there will be 1 floor between E and G. Clear? And last is A lives just above G. Okay, so A is just above G. Yes, done. Now see, if you see these statements, can you answer the topmost? Because there is nothing fixed. They are saying nothing about who is on the which floor. Okay, they are not even fixing a single person. So it is obvious that if you want to put them together, you still will not get your answer, because if you are having a practice on puzzles, you are very sure after watching these points, you will surely say, sir, you can't put them here. And if you can't put them here, you can't say who is coming on the 8th floor. That is for sure. Done. Now what we have to do, we have to combine them. Okay, individually you can't answer from first and second. Now you have to combine. So you have to take these information now here. So between A and D, actually there are two persons. So if A is here, leaving 2, D will come here. In this case, 1, 2, D will not be here. So 1, 2, D will come here. Yes or no? Now between D and F, there is one person. So if D is here, leaving 1, F is not possible here. So F will come here. In this case, leaving 1, F will come here. Yes or no? Done. Okay. Now what we have, that A lives just above G. So if A is here, G will be here. In this case, A is here, G will be here. Yes or no? Now between G and E, there is one person. So if G is here, leaving 1, E is not possible here. And there you have already E. So G and E, there are already 1 between them. Okay. Sorry, not only 1, but it is also given that G is above E. Okay, that is fixed. G is above E. G is 2 floors above E. So G must be above E. So this case will be neglected because in this case G is below E. So this will make your final possibility, and all are fixed. We don't care about 6th one because the last person will come here, but we don't care. Why? Because we need the person that is on the top floor. So now you are getting your answer, that is H. So after combining you are getting your answer. So option D will be the right answer. Clear or not? Done. Okay, now we will see the question number 5th. So question number 5th is basically we are having same but in this we will be having 3 statements. Okay, so what is the direction of car with respect to car V? Now only thing where that needed, that the direction of car with respect to V, that's it. So see, in the first statement, can you see anywhere about anything V, that R is to the east of S, okay, and to the south of T? But if there is no V, you can't answer your question from the first statement alone. That is for sure. Okay, now from second, U is to the south of R and V is 2 meters away from U. Okay, now first of all, see what we have, that U is in the south of R, that is already given. Okay, U is in the south of R and V is 2 meters away from U. So if V is 2 meters away, so 2 meters can be this side or can be this side. So again V is not fixed in this position, so alone second is also not possible. Okay, according to that V can be this side, can be this side. So right now it is not possible, that is for sure. Done. Now we have to see alone third. W is to the northeast of R. So what actually is mean, if R is there, so northeast means this side. So this is where you having W, and V is to the east of U. Now what we have, from alone third you are saying that V is to the east of U. Okay, V is to the east of U. Okay, so done. So now we have to see how you can answer. So see, after combining first and second, can you answer your question? Now you have to see, after combining first and second, so R is to the east of S. So if R is to the east of S, suppose it is S, and south of T, so it will be like this. Still there is nothing you can say because V can be this side and can be this side. So from first and second you can't get your answer, that is for sure, that is obvious. Okay, now from second and third, can you answer your question? Yes, you can. Why? Because it was given that R is in the north of U. Okay, and in the third statement it was said that what? V is in the east of U. So if V is this side, obvious that R will come into the northwest direction. So it is fixed. So from second and third you can answer your question. So option 3 will be the right answer. Clear or not? Done. So these were the practice questions that I have given you for the in the last class. So now we will be moving to the questions that are on alphabetic test. So let's see. So first thing that you needed for alphabetic test, that your the place value of letter must be learned. Okay, so how many such pair of letter are there in the word virtual, each of which has many letters between them in both forward and backward direction as they have between them in the English alphabetical series? So what it actually means, how you have to find. Suppose if in English alphabetical order between H and J there is only one letter, that is I. So if a word is given and in that word between H and J there is one letter, it doesn't matter whatever the letter is. So if in the word H and J is having one letter and it is same as the number of a letter in the English alphabetical order between H and J, so it will be forming our first group. Okay, so that will be counted in your answer. So that is what you have to find out. So we will find out by place value. So first of all, V22, I9, R18, T20, U21, A1 and L12. So how you have to solve? So just start counting from the first and just keep counting. If you are getting the same number on counting, then it will forming your group. So suppose if I am starting from 22, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and this is 1. So this will form a pair. Why? Because if you see A to Z, then again you have to start from A. So if it is 22, then 23, 24, 25, 26, then it is A. Like V, W, X, Y, Z, and again A. Yes, so this will form a group. Okay. Now after that it will be now from starting from 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 not forming a pair. From 18, 19, 20, 21 not forming a pair. 20 and 21 and after that it is not possible. After that 21, 22, 23 not forming a pair. 1, 2 not forming a pair. Now we have to see from backward. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 not forming a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not forming a pair. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 not forming a pair. 20, 21, 22, 23 not forming a pair. 18, 19, 20, 9, 8. So only 2 pairs are there. So option C will be the right answer. That's it. Clear or not? Done? Okay, now we will see the second question. If it is possible to make only one meaningful word with the first, second, sixth and 10th letter of the word disclaimer. So first is D, second is I, so sixth is A, and 10th is R. So can you make only one meaningful letter? Which of the following will be the third letter from the left? If no such word can be formed, give X your answer, and if more than one such word can be formed, give Y as your answer. So in such type of questions, your vocab must be good. If your vocab is good, you can answer, and if your vocab is not good, I will suggest you just leave this question because it will give you negative marking. There is a chances. So from these, first word is for sure, that is red. That is for sure. Now can you make one more word from this? Yes, arid. Arid is a word that is formed. Now most of you will not actually known about the meaning of arid. So arid is you can say a place or you can say drought area, okay, where the rain is very less, or you can say where there is less water, okay, that is arid, okay, that is arid. So there are 2 words. So if you are more than one such form, you have to give your Y as answer. So option number E will be the right answer. Clear? Done? Okay, now we'll see the question number 3rd. Change all the vowel of the word precious to its next letter and all consonant to its previous letter, and then arrange them in alphabetical order. Which letter will be fourth from right? Okay, so first of all we have to change them, that vowel to the next and consonant to the previous. So P will change to the previous, that is O. R to the previous one, so it will be Q. E to the next one because it is a vowel, so F. C will be to the previous one, okay, that will be D, and I will be to the next one, so it will be J, and O with the next one, P, and U will also with the next one, V, and S with the previous one, so it will be R. Now we have to arrange in dictionary order, okay, or you can say alphabetical order. So first of all it will be B, okay, then it will be F, okay, then but it will be there J, okay, then it will be O, then it will be P, then it will be Q, then it will be R, then it will be, then 4 from right, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is P. So option D will be the right answer. Other than that there is nothing you can do other than that. Okay, done. So now let's see the 4th question. All the even value digits of the number this is increased by 1 and the odd value digit are decreased by 1, then what will be the sum of 4th number from the right and 5th number from the left? Now see, in this question you don't need to convert each and every digit because we need only 4th number from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 8, but we have to add 1 in the even digit, so it will become 9. Done? Clear? And 5th from the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will be 3, but you have to subtract 1, so it will become 2. So 9 plus 2, that will be 11, that is option number D. Done? Easy. Clear? So this is how you have to approach the questions. Now let's see question number 5th. So if the letters in the word ruthenium are rearranged in alphabetical order, which letter will come second from the right of the middle letter? Okay, so first of all the word is ruthenium. So what we need, first of all we have to arrange in alphabetical, then what we have to find, first see that one, that second to the right of middle, so it is obvious that middle will be this one, whatever it comes here after rearranging, and second to the right means this letter. Okay, so if you are starting from the left, just why you are starting from left, there is no need, just start from the right. Okay, you have to see a word that will come in the last, so there will be U and U, yes, that is for sure, and before that it is obvious it will be T there, so they have the word T, that will be option number B. That's it, done. You don't need to see anything else. You have to be very careful while you are attempting the question. No need to do as it is given in the question. You can just think over it logically and you can answer that thing. Clear or not? Done. So T will be your answer. Clear? So 5 questions we have done. Now I am giving you 5 questions for homework. So first, second question is this one. Okay, you can just take the screenshot or you can just pause the video and just try to solve it by yourself and answer me in the comment section box. Okay, and these are third and fourth, and this is a fifth question. Clear? So there are 5 questions and you have to answer me in the comment section box. Now, as you know that all the examination of banking are online, so we are giving you a platform that you can practice online. So for that we are giving you free mocks. To attempt that mock, you can just go into the description box and just click on the link that is given there for the free mocks. After that it will comes to our app, then you can click on practices, then you can click on IBPS RRB exam booster, where you will have chapter wise questions, or okay, and also you can attempt the free mocks of from these one. Okay, and the most important thing that we are giving you full analysis of your test, how many questions you have done and how much questions you have wrong and how much time you have spent on the questions. Clear? Now other thing is our premium video. As you know that I have given you just 5 questions from the alphabetic test. Okay, but I have a complete video on alphabetic test in which we have 40 to 50 questions. Okay, we are covering 40 to 50 questions of that. So for that premium video subscription, you can just go into the link and click on that link in the description box, and you will find our app link, and then you will come to video classes, and then you can click on my course that is of IBPS RRB or bank. I am giving you everything in that courses. Okay, so suppose if you are clicking on RRB course, so suppose you are clicking on RRB course, so in that you will get the my videos like this. Okay, like alphanumeric and alphabetic test, there you have, okay, coding, decoding, inequality, syllogism, blood relation, everything is there. Okay, so you can just buy my premium videos and the link is in the description box. Hope so the session will be helpful for you, and if you really find the session helpful, do like the video, comment your doubts and your answers, and do share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.